Every evening we are presenting new angles on this mafia-type murder mystery. We have exclusive interviews lined up, and tonight as well we have a big panel and we have a lot of time. I'd like to say to everyone, first, coming back on the Newshour after a long time is Amar Singh. He's a veteran politician, very close friend of Sunanda Pushkar, and he's the man who's made that, in that interview to Aditya Raj call, talked about the IPL angle. We find that very interesting. Nina Pillai is a columnist, and she knew both Shashi and Sunanda for 3 decades. She's written an interesting column on the subject in the Mumbai Mirror today. Very worth reading. PR Krishnan, advocate of the Kerala High Court. Rahul Narvekar of the NCP is with us. Now, Rohit Kochhar, live from Delhi. Rohit, I hope you can hear me. He's chairman and managing partner of Kochhar and Company. He's a close friend of Sunanda Pushkar. Sumanth Raman on the IPL angle, very interesting. Lalitha, Kumaramangalam, Nupur, Sharma, Ranjana, Kumari, Saba and Hartosh Singh Bal. It's a really big panel, but I can assure you we are going to spend a lot of time debating this subject. The whole country now wants to know what exactly has happened here. But I'd like to start today, before I open up for debate, just get two of our two panelists who are appearing for the first time after a long time tonight, Amar Singh and Nina Pillai, on the screen. And Amar Singh, my first question to you is, do you still stand by what you said, that Sunanda Pushkar told you when she was crying and she got emotional about 48 hours before she died, that she had taken on Shashi Tharoor's wrongdoings in the Kochi IPL scam? I saw that interview. I want you to just talk a little bit about that at the start.
See, I will be technically correct, more precise. I don't remember it was 48 hours before or it was more than that, but it was very close to her untimely death.
Right.
And it was my last meeting with her. I got a call from her, and usually she was my neighbor. Both of us live in Lodi state.
Right.
And ever since her demise, I have lost contact with Shashi. And Shashi and Sunanda both were equally warm and affectionate towards me. But definitely I was closer to Sunanda, and to me Shashi was her beloved husband.
Right. And
Sunanda has never said anything nasty or bad about Shashi.
Right.
It started with the wedding anniversary party where we all sang and we had a lot of fun and frolic. Then
now come to the IPL angle. Let's come, Mr. Amar Singh. Mr. Amar Singh, let's go straight, cut the chase, and I know that I want you to come very specific on that one point in that interview. You said that she was crying and she spoke about taking on the blame in the IPL case. Just talk to me about that.
She simply said she was very down. She was in absolute melancholy and frustration and depression. And we, after the lunch in Bukhara, I still remember like it is an incident of yesterday. A lady, some Vandana Jain from Bangalore, if I correctly remember her name, she met them for the first time. She came with an officer working in Government of India. Shashi was there and Sunil Alag was there, I was there. We completed our dinner and we went upstairs in the lounge of the Maria Sheraton.
Right.
And she started fighting. There was a big squabble between them.
Okay.
That you are seeing that girl. And that is already in public domain. And then Shashi said, I am going home, will you come with me? She said, I will come with Amar Singh ji.
Okay.
After a while, Sunil Alag also left.
Okay.
And both of us were alone for 30-40 minutes.
Okay.
She said, I have done a lot for this man. I was happy-go-lucky person. And I was working in Dubai. And about this IPL angle, I have never spoken. I am not to be blamed. I took the blame on my head. And there was no wrongdoing on my part. If at all there was something to do, God knows and Shashi knows what it was.
God knows and Shashi knows what it was.
Elaborated about the. It was not my doing, but I took the blame because of my love and affection for this man. But she did not elaborate the technical angle, the specific details of the IPL, that what was right, what was wrong. And I never I never paid any heed to that. And around 4 in the morning, I left her in her Lodi road residence.
Sorry, one more question, then I'm taking it forward. I've got to take it forward with Nina and the other panelists as well. One simple question. So she did tell you that she took the blame. Now you know that she was the person who was seen to be gaining 70 crores of sweat equity in the Kochi IPL team in 2010. And what did Shashi Tharoor say? Shashi Tharoor said, I knew her. They were not married then. Shashi Tharoor said, I knew her. Shashi Tharoor said, I only played some, advisory role. There was no sweat equity in Shashi Tharoor's name. The sweat equity was in Sunanda Pushkar's name, which she had to give up. So she took the blame, she took the hit. She told you that she was taking the hit on someone else's behalf. And she told you that Shashi Tharoor knew who had done the wrongdoing.
Absolutely, but I did not say anything about it, because in domesticated hiccups and fight, people say all kind of things, and unless it is proven otherwise, there is some substantial proof.
Okay. I understand. I understand. But it's interesting. No, but it's interesting. Nina Pillai. Now I'll go to Nina Pillai. It's interesting, Nina Pillai, that this is not the first statement. Whether it is Sunanda herself quoted in the Economic Times, whether it is to Nalini Singh before the sub-divisional magistrate, whether it is Shobha De on the Newshour, whether it is Amar Singh on Times Now, or whether it is another close friend, everybody says Sunanda keeps talking about the IPL angle. I'm going to talk about the IPL angle. A woman tormented was repeatedly saying, I'm going to go public with the IPL angle. I'm the one who was wronged here. Nina, how do you view these new revelations which are now coming up?
Good evening, Arnab. I must first lodge my protest on behalf of the press for Shashi Tharoor's calling all of the media obnoxious, certain channels more so than others. We are a pillar of democracy, and I think it's unfair. Point made. Now, for the IPL angle was something that disturbed her, and she had called a lot of the press the day before her death, the night before her death, right up to early morning, and that involved money. IPL means money. And if there's money, that becomes, to me, motive. If there's money, that's the motive, and if someone killed her for money, that is the motive. It's as simple as that. And we all know that the IPL is murky. We all know that Sunanda was anguished. We all know that if at all she was sick, then she was treated very badly. And the final point I want to make is that if my loved one had 13, 15, 17, the numbers vary, injury marks on them, I would demand 2 autopsies, not just one.
Absolutely.
I would be very concerned as to who did this. Who did this to my loved one? And I find it, I find the way she was just, just show dressed and made to lie down, and there are various reports, but I find all this extremely suspicious. Maybe we're playing, detectives here, but I think the police have a lot to investigate, and if it involves international ramifications, it has to involve the CBI, because the Interpol is the only agency that is connected to the CBI, and the CBI has greater access to international forensic laboratories and other facilities that are needed to pinpoint the IPL angle and various other dubious people with dodgy passports.
Should we open up to debate? Amar Singh and Nina, should we open up to debate? Let's open up to debate. Let's get everybody in.
Yes, absolutely.
We've established a few facts. Before we debate, here's one piece of evidence I want to put out. Now, I'd like to repeat once again. We are not saying who the murderer is. We don't know who the murderer is. We're not imputing, insinuating, nothing. We are saying the available evidence indicates she was eliminated in a mafia-type killing. That's what we are saying. We're not saying who did it. We're saying she was eliminated. It's interesting in the IPL angle. Sumanth Raman, interesting for you as well. But Rajiv Kochhar is also with us. He's a close friend of Sunanda Pushkar. He says he was. Rohit Kochhar. Sorry, Rohit. Everyone's talking about the IPL angle now. Did she ever tell you I'm going to reveal something in the IPL angle? Reveal the truth of the IPL scam?
She never spoke to me about any controversy relating to the IPL. However, as a close friend, She did speak to me about many other things, including sometime in 2013. I don't recall what exactly was the month, but it was 2013 calendar year. She had told me she was suffering from lupus, and she also made a statement which I didn't take seriously back then. She said she had less than 1 year to live because of her illness.
Nothing indicates that.
I thought she was exaggerating or just...
Nothing indicates that. Unless somebody... nothing indicates, there's no proof of that. That there's no medical record of the fact that she had lupus or that she was dying. Unless somebody had made her believe that she was dying. You know, Nina wants to add something to that. Nina, yes. Nina, yes.
Yeah, I think if I'm told that I would be dying in a short span of time, I would perhaps want to have a tell-all interview, or perhaps if I had been threatened, threatened with a death, with death, like I will kill you, someone will kill you, you will be bumped off if you open certain compartments that are meant to stay shut. I think that in itself is worth investigating. What was the threat? Why did she believe she had a disease she didn't? And lupus, whatever any doctor may say, it is a long, prolonged, treatment-oriented disease. It's not a 1 year, 2 year, tomorrow kind of thing. Her urgency in the last 24 hours seemed a tomorrow kind of thing. Yeah. And I find that to be a threat of death or an imminent threat of some kind. Yeah. And that
just a minute,
alerts me to perhaps all the other angles of mafia.
Who's coming in? Is that Amar Singh is coming in? No. Is it Amar Singh or Sumanth Raman?
Can I?
No. One second. Amar Singh wants to say something to you. 1 second. Amar Singh, yes. What do you want to say? Amar Singh.
See, that day I also remember she told me that we have got a common friend called Manav Singh who runs private aeroplane service.
Right.
And she said he has got lovely huts somewhere made in Himachal. She gave me pamphlets of his entire holiday home, and she said, I will buy one place, and why don't you buy another place? Okay. It will be heavenly to stay there during vacation. Yeah. And one of these days, let us find time to go and visit and inspect that place.
Precisely.
So, a person who knows that she is going to die, she will not plan under those circumstances and distress. Who is so dismayed.
Agreed.
In spite of depression, she was talking for a life. Yeah. And for an enjoyable life to live.
Amar Singh, no doubt in what you're saying. No doubt. There is no doubt she was not a person who could have committed suicide, ended her life, or was dying. Obviously, she was eliminated.
Manav Singh, I'm telling the name, Manav Singh.
Okay, thanks for the revelation. Now Sumanth Raman was saying something. Should we open up to debate? Is the truth? My question tonight is the truth in the IPL angle?
Arnab, can I come in? Okay, let's look at the IPL angle very quickly, Arnab.
Yes, Sumanth.
Officially, Shashi Tharoor had nothing to do legally with the Kochi IPL team. It was only, he was a facilitator who helped to put together the team. That's the official line.
Are you sure?
No, 1 minute.
Are you sure?
Yeah, officially. As far as
are you sure?
Legally.
No, are you sure?
No, 1 minute. That is what has been presented.
No, are you sure? Because 1 second. Let me show you something now.
Ladies and gentlemen, see this.
1 second. See this.
No, 1 minute.
No, see this. What I have here. No, 1 second. See this. Do you have a television set next to you? Can you see it? 1 second. Can you see it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You've got a television set next to you?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, then look at this document. I'm going to read something out. Nina Pillai, watch closely here.
Yes, please.
Minutes of the meeting with the bidder of Kochi franchise of the Indian Premier League held at 0000 hours midnight on 11th April 2020 at the Upper Crust Lounge ITC Royal Gardenia Hotel, Bengaluru. Not a fake document. Okay, Sumanth Raman. No, 1 second.
What does it say?
No, I'll tell you why are you getting so excited? You see, I never conjecture, Mr. Raman. I present facts, and I'm telling you, there is a Lutyens Delhi journalistic circuit and other circuit which today wants to present a defense here without knowing the facts. I'm asking questions. Now, if giving underhand deliveries is good and responsible journalism and asking straight questions is obnoxious, then I choose to be obnoxious. Here's the question. The question is, the minutes of the meeting, following members present: Lalit Modi, Akhila Kaushik, Sundar Raman, Shailendra Gaikwad, Mehul Shah, Chintan Vora, Vipul Shah, Saket Mehta, Kailash Singhal, Vivek Venugopal, Keshav PT. I'm going to read now. The chairman stated, the chairman is Lalit Modi. The chairman stated to the consortia of owners present that he had received a call from Shashi Tharoor, Union Minister of State for External Affairs, asking him not to probe into the identity of the Miss Sunanda Pushkar, one of the owners listed in the shareholders agreement.
Yes, Arnab.
No, what do you mean, yes?
What does this have to do with her demise?
Arnab,
No, nothing with the demise. No, nothing with the demise. I'm saying Kochi IPL team. No, one second. Kochi, what? No, my question is.
The background to
my
this?
question. Arey, bhai, listen to me. What is my question?
Do you know
nothing
by the time
I am asking a question. My question is, sir, please. My question is, my question is, why would anyone?
For a South African model whom Lalit Modi said don't give a visa. Are you aware of that?
Sir, let me ask you one question. Sumanth, just one
They
second.
had already
Sumanth C. Raman. Sumanth C. Raman.
Shashi Tahroor owned an equity stake.
Sumanth C. Raman. Mr. Raman, calm down. Mr. Raman, calm. I'm only asking questions, right? I'm not imputing anything. I am saying here on April 9th, I know this like the back of my hand. We did the scam. Mr. Raman, you forget you're talking to the journalist who exposed the IPL scam along with this channel. We broke the IPL scam.
I agree.
And I know that you know. I know that you know that I know.
Yes.
I know that you know that I know. That on the 9th of April 2010, media reports, including on Times Now, say IPL raised questions over Kochi's shareholding pattern, asked Rendezvous to clarify its ownership structure. My question is, does
Absolutely.
the... No, 1 second. Does the minister... No, 1 minute, sir, listen to me. Sir, listen to me.
The Enforcement Directorate
sir, listen.
also carried out an inquiry and nothing came of it.
Where is the inquiry? What happened?
There was a preliminary inquiry which was done.
What inquiry are you talking about? As far as I know, on the 26th of April, BCCI served a suspension notice to Lalit Modi upon the conclusion of the IPL final. That's where it ends. Matter closed. Matter quiet. Maybe matter settled.
No, the Income Tax Enforcement Directorate did carry out an inquiry, Arnab.
Inquiry is not a search. Income tax officials visited the BCCI headquarters. It's 200 meters from my office. You think I don't know? They conducted an 8-hour operation in the IPL office and Modi's residence to inquire into the funding of IPL.
One question.
You tell me. Do you know the truth of the Kochi IPL case?
No.
Do you know the truth of the Kochi IPL case? Okay, what was the Kochi IPL scam about? The minister lost his job. I'm asking you, what was the truth of the Kochi IPL scam? Who can tell me?
Arnab, 1 minute.
Tell me the truth of the Kochi IPL scam. Who knows?
Please, 1 second. Let me tell you.
Who knows the truth of the Kochi IPL scam? Who knows the truth of the Kochi IPL scam?
Nobody knows the truth of Kochi IPL. Nobody knows the truth of Rajasthan Royals. Nobody knows the truth of Kings 11 Punjab.
No, 1 second. Don't go so quick.
Please.
Don't go so quick. Nupur Sharma is coming into the debate. My question is...
FEMA violation, Rajasthan Royals were fined 100 crores.
Don't go so quick. Don't go so quick.
Come on, Arnab.
Why are we belaboring this point?
Who knows?
What is all
No.
Can I throw the light? Who knows?
Okay, so 1 second. No, Rahul coach, Ms. Rohit Kochhar says, why are we talking about it now? I'll tell you only. Why are we talking about it now, Mr. Kochhar?
Yes.
Only because multiple people are saying Sunanda Pushkar was about to reveal something in the IPL scam. I'm not saying who's the murderer, but what we are saying is Sunanda Pushkar was telling multiple people that I'm going to reveal something in the IPL scam. I took upon myself the blame. She even told Amar Singh, he just told you. What was that truth? Do you know the truth? Does anyone know the truth?
Have been revealed.
I want to respond to that.
Okay, respond.
I want to respond to that unless you love your voice so much.
No. Listen, Mr. Kochhar, I am asking you a straight question. Now, I'll tell you, don't preface, prefix or suffix your answers with anything. Come to the point. No, if you love your voice, you can carry on. I'm not getting personal with you. Don't get personal with me. Answer the question. I'm asking you. You told me why are we raising the question. I told you why. Now you can respond. No personal remarks on the program, please. I won't take any from you. Yes, Mr. Kochhar.
The so-called IPL scam.
Why so-called?
Could have had no connection with the demise.
No, I'm not blinking at the demise. But why was she saying? What was she threatening to reveal?
I think Arnab,
can I finish?
Arnab, Mr. Kochhar, like all the others, Mr.
Okay.
Kochhar, like all
Ranjana
the
Kumari.
others, are trying to deflect from the Arnab,
Ranjana Kumari.
You ask, that's the problem with your channel. You ask questions,
Arnab,
but you don't allow
Mr.
the panel-
Kochhar, do others have a right to speak?
What they say.
No, 1 second. Mr. Kochhar, this is very convenient. This is like a Shashi Tahroor line of questioning.
Listen to us.
No, 1 second.
Because
Mr.
we are
Kochhar's
fighting for
argument is that when he
justice,
speaks,
people
there's no
like
problem with the
when you ask
channel.
a question-
When anybody
you
else
ask a
speaks, there's a
question,
problem
you
with the
must
channel.
provide an
You are also
opportunity
trying to
to the
misguide,
panelists.
you are trying
Mr.
to
Kochhar, do you want to
Finish saying
listen?
what he is.
Okay, 1 second. Can I just
ask a
deal with
question
Mr.
and then you
Kochhar
jump
first?
in.
Mr. Kochhar, first
snatch
of all,
the mic away.
Mr. Kochhar, are you the only panelist, or will you listen to others? It's a debate show. It's not a one-way traffic, right?
No, I'm not.
So,
but
would
I
you
was
listen to
speaking-
others,
I was
or do you
speaking
want to listen
something.
to others?
I was not even midway.
No, fine, Mr.
When you
Kochhar.
snatch
Others
the
have not
mic
even
away.
spoken. It's 9:33. Can I get some others in with your permission, please? Unless you consider that obnoxious. Yes, Ranjana
Yeah, but
Kumari
next-
wants to rebut you in a
but
debate show.
Next time you address a question to me,
Mr.
I must finish what I'm saying.
Mr. Kochhar, it's a debate program.
Just like the
Yes.
theory was
Yes, please.
misguide the investigation, just like lupus was there, presented to the medical team to misguide the investigation. Same way now, because IPL revelation, whatever she was going to tell, is the center to the whole story. She said next day she's going to host a press conference. She was feeling already Shashi Tharoor, the love was lost. She was already interested in somebody else. And here is something that was there was a coverage, they were trying to cover something which she was going to expose. So there is a motive emerging for her murder. So why are these people trying to misguide everything, including Mr. Kochhar? I do not know who he is, but I think what the theory that he is trying to propose is really to again misguide the whole, because now the points are connecting very well. That, there was something that was, the whole, whatever, Shashi Tharoor, his team, whosoever is the people, were very fearful of her revelation, her press conference, that led to her murder. So I think that is something which needs to be thoroughly investigated. That there was an abatement to suicide because he lost interest. He was in somebody else, interested in somebody else. So she was very, very upset. So even if, she killed herself, if that theory these people are trying to propose, who was responsible for her taking away her own life? And now the motive is emerging. IPL is the central point of this whole thing. Her murder happened because she was going to reveal something in the IPL. And the whole story, now again I do not know why and what interest these people have who are trying to again misguide the investigation, tell the people of the country that it was something that was wrong with her and not the information that she was going to reveal. So I think all these stories needs to be really told, and we are fighting for justice.
I think it is no. Therefore, okay. Nupur wanted to come in. Open debate. Nupur wants to come in. Nupur, yes, please. And it's an open debate, please. Nupur wanted to come in earlier. Yes, Nupur.
Yes, please. Yeah, Arnab, I think there was a statement regarding the IPL that she gave days before her death. So I think if the police believes that there is something to look into, especially now that the SIT is looking into social media accounts of various people and what conversations led to what, and I think they will build up the case accordingly, what circumstances led to her death. And I don't know why I would agree with Ms. Kumari that a handful of people are trying to convince the rest of the world otherwise that no, she died because she was ill. There is a police probing team. Let them do their job and let's get to the truth of it. That's all. And
Rahul Narvekar.
Rest in peace.
Rahul Narvekar.
The other people.
Rahul Narvekar.
I would only like to remind Ms. Nupur that that's applicable both the ways. If there is an investigating agency that's investigating the matter, no one should probably emphasize on the fact that she was murdered, or she was murdered because
the
of
police
IPL
has filed a murder case.
Listen to me.
Rahul Narvekar, the police has filed a murder case.
The way,
the police has filed a murder case.
Maybe so. Have they convicted anyone? They may have registered a case. Have they convicted anyone?
Okay, one at a time.
The problem is today most of us on the channel today, want to suggest a particular theory.
What theory?
And whoever who does not subscribe to that theory seems to be eye-washing or covering up the whole scandal.
I don't understand.
I don't know why are we adhering to such standards. The jurisprudence in this country is absolutely solid and clear. You cannot term someone as guilty unless he has been pronounced guilty.
I request you.
Number two, what is the agenda of today's debate? Is the agenda of today's debate to establish beyond doubt that Sunanda Pushkar was murdered? No. And number two, she was murdered because of the IPL.
One minute.
Is that the agenda?
Mr. Narvekar, a minute. No, 1 second. The agenda, there's no agenda, first of all, and nobody needs to get very...
Did you hear me say suicide or murder?
Okay, Nupur.
No, exactly. Did you hear me say suicide or murder? I said there is a police probing team, SIT, let it do its job.
I think Nupur ji has
They will investigate all angles. Don't read too much into what I said and don't put words in my mouth.
Now have the patience of hearing me out.
Please tell me if the police should not do its job. What are you trying to state? You have a problem with the SIT also now?
No, the question is this. Here's a very legit question.
The problem is, like you said, a particular theory has been...
Lalitha, Kumaramangalam,
If there's an alternate theory which some others believe in, that does not mean they're trying to...
1 second. Okay, 1 second. 1 minute. Nina also wants to come back to the debate, but Lalitha Kumaramangalam and PR Jaykrishnan haven't spoken yet. Nupur, 1 minute. Lalitha Kumaramangalam and PR Jaykrishnan have not spoken yet. A minute, please. A minute. Hartosh hasn't spoken yet. Now, Hartosh, Lalitha, first of all, Lalitha, and then I'd like to go to Hartosh. Yes, Lalitha, what are we asking here? We are asking, here is a woman who has been injured, who has been injected, who did not have any life-threatening disease, who was about to reveal something with relation to the IPL scam because of emotional distress or any other reason, who possibly has been murdered. So we are trying to look for what could be the reason behind who could murder her. This was not a case of theft. Nobody entered the hotel room and actually sort of stole from her. There was no material motive on the day of the crime. There was some other motive perhaps for eliminating her. We are saying here, we ask a question on IPL and everyone gets touchy. Why, bhai? What's the problem if we ask questions on IPL? What's the problem? Why is everybody getting insecure? We ask the question on IPL. Everyone in India today, you ask a question on IPL, everybody gets hyper touchy. I don't know why.
Relax. I think the supporters of Mr. Tharoor are getting too defensive.
Yes, Mr. Kumaramangalam.
No need to be so defensive. The fact is that Sunanda Pushkar died in very, very suspicious circumstances. Nobody seems to know how exactly she's died, but the fact that she did not die of natural causes.
Yeah, absolutely
not. Which means that she was murdered.
Yes.
And the fact also is that there were too many in fact, unanswered questions that seemed to surround her death. Her body was consigned to the flames very fast.
Immediately.
The autopsy, there were lots of lapses during
various versions.
When the police didn't get enough proof from the room where she was found. For example, the sheets were not looked at properly, and all sorts of suspicious details are emerging even 1 year later.
Yeah.
Now, for people to say that this is a media trial or that Shashi Tahroor is innocent is probably as wrong as people trying to say that he is guilty.
Absolutely.
The fact is that it was a very suspicious death, and more than one of the number of people who've been very close to her have said over and over again that she had no intentions of committing suicide. So it's either somebody has, sort of pushed her to a stage where she was forced to commit suicide, which means abetment, or that she's been murdered.
Yeah, so I don't understand.
Because Shashi Tharoor is her husband, the needle of suspicion will also fall on him.
Yeah, but
Nobody is saying he's guilty. Why are people being so defensive?
Exactly.
And since the couple lives in the public eye, I don't think you can claim that other people cannot comment on
Exactly. Nobody.